Okay, so, the things that I love about Grandma and Grandpa. I've gone and I've made my list, so it'll be easier to, I'm just going to read them off. I'm not going to be looking at the screen. There's a ton of things that I love about you guys, but just to name a few so that you know that you're loved and appreciated. The 5 things I love about Grandma. It's a lot longer than 5, but here we go. My most important my most favorite one. I'll save that for last. So my second favorite one. Each memory I have of you, you're in a beautiful dress, and you have these lovely dresses, and they're all flowery and purple. You have lots of purple dresses, purple and blue. I don't remember seeing you in any other colors. It's mostly purple and blue. But you're always in a beautiful dress. And you always get all dressed up to go to church, and you always look lovely. The second one is you've always been there for me. Whenever I needed a question answered, or for whatever reason, you've always been there, and I greatly appreciate that. One of my favorite memories is us making earrings whenever I was in whenever I was in Washington, and I love that you always make your own earrings, and that's good. Number 5, I love how into family history you are. The fact that we can look back and chronologically see where our family comes from, and the places that they've been to get to coming to America, and then just their journey, the journey from them to me. It's really important, and I love that you also value that. I love that you're crafty. I heard Jessica said this too, but I love that you're crafty, making earrings, sewing, having your own dress. I love that you let me make things for you. I love to make things, but I don't necessarily have a whole lot of things to do with them. So the fact that I can make you a dress, and that you'll wear it, and that you love it, that makes me so happy. I love that I can do that for you. The fact that you love me. I am very stubborn, and I'm difficult, and I'm irritating, and so the fact that you love me is really important to me. I'm not always lovable, so I do appreciate that. And the one that I skipped over that is the most important to me, I love the way your eyes light up when you talk about Grandpa. Even whenever you say, he's frustrating me, you just look so in love. It's so cute. No matter what, he's always amazing, and just the way you talk about him is so wonderful. I really hope to have that kind of relationship. 60 years from now, I really hope to have the kind of love that you have for Grandpa. Because you can't buy that at a store, and you can't put a price on it. It's something that not a whole lot of people have, and the fact that you have that, it's amazing. It's wonderful. So that's not 5 things. The not so 5 things about Grandpa that I love is one of my earliest memories. We would run up the stairs in your house, and I'm gonna get your toes. I'm gonna get your toes, and you would use the little pinchers, and you would chase us and try to pinch our toes. Oh, that was a good memory. You always had Grandpa t-shirts that we made for you, and you wore them. You didn't have to. I've seen pictures, and some of the t-shirts were definitely made by children, and the fact that you wore them, that makes me so happy that you would do that. I probably couldn't wear them. And so I just love that we were able to make the t-shirts for you, and that you wear all those grandpa t-shirts. You're such a happy grandpa, and that makes me so happy. I love that. Um, I love your handyman skills. They're a necessity. um, that you can, whenever I was in Washington, anytime like something broke, or anytime for whatever reason, it was never a problem because of your wonderful handyman skills. I'm kind of repeating this one, but how much you love Grandma. She is a sweet spirit, and you're both so wonderful. And again, I really, really am jealous. The kind of love that you two have for each other is amazing, and I just love that. You taught me how to forgive others. Um, that's one of my favorite ones. You taught me how to do that, and I love that. Um, there was a story a long time ago. I had this cat or something, and I grew up thinking this big bad man ran over my cat. And I remember every time you would call, I would ask, "Did you catch the big bad man? Did you get the big bad man?" Thank you for playing along. I mean that had to have been so that had to have been sad. And so thank you for playing along with the big bad man. And I really hope that's one of my favorite memories. But I hope that wasn't too bad. I love that you're very smart and you have excellent problem solving skills. In that I can ask you a question and you can answer. I'm not always going to like the answer, but the fact that I can get an answer is good. Another one is I love it when you talk about hunting. I don't know a lot about hunting. I don't know a lot about elk, but you talk about hunting and you talk about elk and you talk about fishing, and you just get this biggest smile you could muster, and you're just in the zone and you're so excited. And the last one is I'm not the best cook. I am a crappy cook. And in Washington, you did something for me that made me smile. I burnt the food. It was black, and you ate all of it on your plate. You didn't get a second plate, but you ate everything on your plate, and you told me it was the best thing that I had ever made for you. And I really appreciate that. You do things, you don't have to do that. You can say, oh, well, actually, I felt good that you liked it, because it was bad. But it makes me feel good that even if you don't like it, you kind of eat it anyway, and you tell me that you like it. That makes me feel good. So those are the things that I love about you guys. My video is going to be super long. But basically, also, things I love about Christmas, I love the lights, and I love the family, getting the family together, which is what we're doing here. I love this. I love everything about it. I love the Christmas tree. Eric and I started a new tradition where we went and cut down our own Christmas tree this year. It was so exciting. I love Christmas. It's amazing. And so things that we're up to. I have one more semester at Sierra College, and then I'm finished with my general ed. Then I have 3 semesters total before I can transfer into upper division. And then I have 2 more years. So basically I have 3.5 more years of college, but I've already done 2. So I'm excited. I'm tampering around with what I want to do, but I'm leaning toward forensics, which is the study of dead bodies. And it's CSI kind of stuff. So it's basically detective work with dead bodies. You examine dead bodies and you figure out what happened to them. or and then forensics also goes into like if something happens to somebody, you pour through the documents and you find legal evidence for law kind of stuff. It's a big field, but they also have forensic nursing, which is what I want to look into. And you basically take a look at victims of different things and that are alive, I guess, and you figure out what happened to them so that you can catch the bad guys. So that's what I'm looking at. It might change again, but I really think I found this one. I'm kind of really excited about forensics. So that's what I'm looking into. Eric is working at Kobars. It's a karate school as a consultant, which basically means he's helping them build a corporate office. It was supposed to be a temporary job while he found another job, but they like him so much that they want to keep him as a consultant, which means that even though he's not working for them, they're still going to pay him every single month. And anytime they come up with a new project, they call him. But even if he's not working on anything, they're still going to pay him every month. And so that's helping us out a lot. And so, yeah, that's what we're up to this year. And I really hope that we... I don't know where I was going with that. But, the frick! Alright, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you like the rest of the project. It's, coming together nicely. It's very long. But I hope you guys really like it. So, I'm not sure which video is going to come next. But, I love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And, I look forward to finishing the project. It's going to be great. Alright, love you guys. Bye.